Good evening. It's the Three Amigos again.
Yeah.
A different Three Amigos, but three nonetheless.
Just rotating. Summertime.
Yeah, this is it.
Where's our compatriot?
He is somewhere between Muskoka and what? Godrich?
I don't know. He's pounding the pavement.
Somewhere in the middle of nowhere at work.
North somewhere.
Yeah.
North-ish.
And he's gone this week just in time to get on his road trip leaving next week.
To go north again.
Sunday, right?
I think so. I saw the car
Oh, yeah. How does that look?
with the tint.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks quite good.
Yeah?
Yeah. The
How
tint
dark
works well.
was the tint?
Honestly, it's darker than I thought.
He said 50%.
I don't know what that means. I don't know tint speak. Sorry.
I think
that's...
that's quite dark.
Yeah, but it's not like...
But
it's not near as dark as mine.
I don't know. It looks really good with the gray
Yes.
accents
that'd be
on
good.
his Carrera T.
Yeah.
It looks
It'd be
good.
just nice to drive that long in, too.
Yeah, I never found his car hot, but I've never driven it in the middle of like a crazy hot summer day. Like I can't say much about that. It looks good. I'm not a tint guy. Doesn't do a lot for me, but it looks good as an overall package now.
Yeah, I can understand that. Like his car is gray and black and gray and darker gray.
Yeah,
and the tint
exactly.
just sort of fits in with that vibe.
Yeah, works well. That way it does work well. No question about that. Anyway, I got to see it in person, so that was nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was very clean too. The car looks amazing.
I did. Oh, did Scotty wash it?
I assume so.
Ah.
We're just doing some minor adjustments while we talk. I assume he washed it because it looked like $1 million. It was spit shiny.
Because I think it was the reel that I saw that he posted, and Mike did make the comment like it was dirty probably when it went there, and then too, of course, as you tint things, there's water and things, so they must have touched it up for him.
I don't know. When you put tint on, don't you have to like soak the windows or something?
yeah.
You have to spray stuff everywhere.
And you
I did
squeegee
ask
it.
him how they did the back window because he has bucket seats and then he also has no rear seats. So like, what do they do? Slide the bucket all the way forward and jam someone in there?
That's a great question.
must.
They don't tint externally now.
I don't know. Do they?
Well, I mean, traditionally you do it inside.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be inside.
Okay. Yeah. It looks good. I was impressed. Honestly, I'm not a tint guy, but like I was like, damn, someone had to get in the back of that car. Like that can't be very easy.
Yeah, that's an effort.
You know, is my volume okay? I should at least ask that
Oh
question.
yeah.
Okay, good.
I think it
Yeah, I
sounds
think so.
clear.
Okay, good. Okay.
Am I good? I have no idea.
Yep.
Right.
For me.
Just doing a little business on the pod here.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to check all this before we
That's
hit
okay.
record.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
I did listen to a bit of the episode that you guys were talking about this without me, and
Oh right.
I haven't gotten through it all yet. But yeah, Mike, I think he said he's coming home Saturday, leaving again to go back up north on Sunday.
I think that's it.
they're on
it's a
a-
lot of miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's such a great car. I really do
Oh,
like
yeah,
this
they'll
car.
have a lot of fun.
Good car for the job.
Yeah, and it's so perfect. I rode in it recently and it's just so pleasant.
Speaking of riding in cars, we'll get to the main sort of reason for this in a second. But Dylan and I had an opportunity to swap cars, or a reason to swap cars, I suppose, last Monday.
Yeah.
And I
Tell us what the reason is.
well, Dylan's car looks like a different car now. It is
Sure does. I'm staring at it right now.
Yeah, it does.
much cleaner.
I feel like I can
Much-
see myself in high def.
The paint is much clearer.
Yes, much
Yeah.
cleaner.
It
And
looks
much,
beautiful.
Yeah,
Dylan
way
and I
more
spent
gloss.
4 nights. 4
nights.
nights, I should
Let's
say.
not get it. Like our wives are trying to blow this out of proportion. Like we were on this for a month.
Right. So Monday we recorded a podcast.
Boy, let's hope she doesn't listen to that.
Oh, she does. Mine does. I know.
Yeah.
Amy doesn't.
No.
So you're free.
Right.
So after the podcast, I took Dylan's car home. He took mine, graciously stored it. Tuesday, Dylan came over after my kids went to bed, and we washed the car. We decontaminated the car. We clay barred the car.
You did all that in one night?
Yes.
Good on
Like
you.
2 hours.
Yep. It's about 2 hours. We
Wow.
got 2 wheels off, and while I cleaned those 2 wheels top to bottom, Dylan cleaned his wheel wells and brake calipers.
Oh,
and
nice.
various
Nice
components.
moves.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
in there.
And then the next night, we took the other 2 wheels off and did the same with the wheel wells.
Yeah.
And then we did sort of the prep, the taping, removing of the headlights, removing of the taillights,
Yep.
whatever else we did, other prep
think-
steps.
Yeah. I think that was really it. And
Yeah.
then we started on the hood.
Yeah, we did a test,
Oh, you did do a test piece.
we did a test piece.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. The most obvious part, the hood.
Of course.
Right, right.
That's where you test it.
Yeah. It's low-hanging fruit. Although if you're going to wreck any panel, Dylan's hood has a few stone chips. So,
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
that worried.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, so again, sort of 2.5 hours a night, because that's basically all the time that I have, or we had, by the time my children go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real commitment. Those are the only 2.5 hours you get to, video game, watch TV.
I know. I won't speak for Dylan. I was exhausted. We ran the candle at both ends
Oh,
that whole week.
a couple of that nights were hot.
Very
it
hot.
was really hot. It was hot,
my
man.
God.
I visited you guys near the end of this process, and the temperature was much more reasonable, and it was still hot.
Oh yeah, a couple of those nights we were literally like dripping
Just
sweat.
leaking.
Okay,
Yeah.
for the listeners' information, tell us about the car, because they may not have actually seen photographs of this very often.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we're talking about it, but you should tell them what it is.
It's a 01996 Lapis Blue C4. Lapis Blue is pretty much just dark blue.
Yep.
That's
It's a pretty popular color, I think,
color.
in that generation, right?
Yeah, it was pretty popular.
Right, okay.
The car has 190 something K on it,
Right, okay.
so it's been driven,
Yeah, yeah.
and it shows. Like the mirror caps.
Are sandblasted.
Yeah, they're hurting.
Is that from your winter driving?
No.
Okay.
It's always
That's just
been
from
like that.
life. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
okay.
The front hood has definitely seen some.
Yep. Seen
some
some miles.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But like when I brought it to Shawn, it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once
It was very dull.
I feel like I want to go backwards just slightly, just
Yeah.
before you
Yeah,
jump in. You've owned the car, what, 2 years maybe? Something
A
like that?
little over 2 years, yes.
Have you ever washed it to like a real...
Oh God, no.
No, I didn't think so. That's
No.
important, I think. I was like, I don't know if he's ever washed this
No,
car.
I now like within the last week own more car wash crap than
I was going to mention, I think I have broken Dylan.
like.
No, he's brought that up. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
He's brought it up that his head is messed up. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So for the listener's reference, he has this beautiful 911 that he drives quite a bit, but has never actually...
Like you've washed it, but not.
I
You have
wash
not
it,
gone
but
to
I
the
don't
level
like
that we went to.
decon.
You don't lovingly wash
No,
it, is
I
what you're
don't
saying.
iron remover it, and I don't.
Yeah.
It's never been waxed.
Yeah, fair
Or
enough.
like there's
exactly.
no coating on it.
And when you bought it, it's not like it's because you bought it 2 years ago. It's not like they waxed it and did a bunch of work to it either. They just cleaned it up and
No,
sold
the
it
guy,
to you.
the guy drove it like
Yeah,
daily.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
So
anyway, okay, continuing on. I'm sorry, but so that's 2-3 nights, 4 nights.
Yeah. So then,
Yeah.
like, I think what we determined after it was, I mean, when you look at the car from 5-10 feet away, like it's always been a very good looking car. It looks clean, but
yeah,
as
the color hides very well.
correct, which is sort of unusual for a dark color, but
Yeah.
once we got it clean and dried and inside under the lights, like it was apparent that there was quite a bit of overspray. On
Yeah, there's been
various
some
panels of the car.
resprays on it,
okay.
which I did know when I bought it.
Yeah,
the
fair
guy
enough.
was very like, oh yeah, this part of the bumper's been resprayed.
My memory serves when you bought this, you also told me, like, because I met you shortly after that you had said, hey, look, I paid a fair price for this. Like, it wasn't like you were overpaying for this. Like, you were right on you were actually maybe below market when you bought it.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
was.
matter. The exact number is almost irrelevant, but I was just like, I remember you
Yeah.
saying, hey, I thought, it's a good deal. Like,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful
Oh
car.
yeah, no, it was.
Okay.
It was below market.
Yeah.
The guy just he's like, oh, I got a kid. I can't have this anymore.
I see. Perfect timing.
Yeah, he bought it at all road.
I like that.
Good car.
That's good. That's good. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
own
yeah.
close to Shawn. There.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
So ultimately, we, like I said, the whole car was basically covered in sort of scratches and swirls, just, love marks and there was a couple of like heavier defects that are still there, but better. And then all of that sort of overspray / I don't know if that's what it was in all cases, but there was like just this sort of hazy junk on it, which really was killing the clarity of the paint. So Wednesday night, Thursday night was a big night. I think that was the day that it was actually cool out. Wednesday night was a killer.
Yeah, Thursday night we got a lot done.
We did.
Yeah, that was a good production night.
And then I spent a little bit of time on it on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dylan came over at, 8 o'clock on Friday, and we knocked it out. So over the course of probably 12 hours anyway.
I would say 12
Each.
to 14.
Kind of each, I
Each.
suppose,
Oh,
right?
geez. That's a commitment.
We brought the car back to life. I think there was some things along the way, like the rear bumper has definitely had some paint. We saw, I believe that both doors have been painted.
Yeah.
They actually, and this is where, like, by the way, I'm not a experienced detailer. I'm not a professional detailer by any means.
We should throw that in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say polisher. I would say like detailer.
Yeah. I think you might be selling yourself a bit short
Yeah.
there.
Well,
maybe polishing.
I've met your wife.
lack
She's
of-
clear that you spend a lot of time in the garage.
Yeah, she was very clear of that.
keeping things clean is definitely within my wheelhouse, but doing
Right.
paint corrections specifically, I've
fair. Okay,
done
that's fair.
you know, spots, door nicks, door dings, panels of my car, but never like a whole restoration thing.
Right.
And I think what I learned was if, you know, the paint reacts and it's sort of everything's hunky-dory, it's not overly difficult.
Yeah.
It's when things don't go the way you're expecting and you don't have the experience to rely on and say, okay, well, it's doing this. I now need to do this.
Right.
And it's not your car.
That's what YouTube is for.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll come around to that. Yeah.
Well,
So
there was one night. Was that Wednesday night?
I think it was Wednesday night. So, I mean,
Dylan did reference this to me.
I was working on like the deck lid, hand polishing it there. And,
I give Dylan all the shitty jobs because
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
the polisher and there's only one of them. I was like, okay,
Fair
you
enough.
Go,
Yeah,
you go
that's
hand
fair.
polish all
Oh,
these
yeah.
parts.
Yeah.
Completely fair.
Yeah.
And I saw him at the rear of the car, and he's on the door, and I think he goes, "Uh-oh.
Just making it just slow.
Crap." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what's going on over there?"
I mean, I don't know if I realized it at the time, but now looking back that, you know, again, knowing the door has probably been painted, it's quite soft. I had induced some sort of marring in it, which is kind of normal at the cutting stage.
Yeah.
And what you would hope to do is refine that and get all of it out with the polishing stage. Mm-hmm. And what I found out quite quickly was after I polished it, it looked about 10 times worse. And
Yes.
I was like, well, that's not display, and it wouldn't wipe off.
This is the same issue I saw. Right?
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
issue. Okay.
So
Yeah,
2 days later, it
Yeah,
repeated.
Exactly,
It was very much
exactly,
like
okay.
chasing your tail.
Yes, which
No
I
matter-
watched him
No matter
struggle
what you
through.
did,
It was a
it got
grind.
like a little bit worse, and then
Yes.
it got a hair better, and then it got worse than it was before, and you're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
So anyway, we worked out that very, very light touch and low speed and just being far less aggressive did actually take that out. And I mean, we'll see. I don't think there's any lasting damage there, but it was a bit tricky. And it was, as Dylan said, my heart sort of was in my throat for a minute. I was like, oh shit,
I think if you're going to damage someone's car, Dylan's probably the right guy.
I literally didn't even think about it.
Yeah,
when
I was
he
going to say,
went,
he's probably
"Oh,
so
shit."
happy. He's
I
like,
went,
whatever.
I was like, all right.
It's going to still look like a 97% job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
So in
There's
summary,
worse
I mean,
things in life.
yeah, I think that overall it's probably like, you know, an 80% improvement. It's not a show car. It's not, you know, all of the defects are not out.
We are saying we're still not even remotely professional.
Oh no.
Like we also agreed. What, Thursday night we said, all right, we're never doing this again, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I
correct.
missed that part. I did see the stack of beer cans.
Yes, there was a few.
Good
drank.
effort.
Oh,
yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah.
That's real. If I rate this in beer cans, you've done well.
We did.
You were there for big commitment, big time.
I think it was so two things. It was a good experience. I enjoyed seeing the improvement,
Yep.
but certainly when Dylan and I look back, A, the amount of time, B, in the dead of the summer, even though it was at night, it was so goddamn hot and humid.
Yeah.
2 of the nights.
Yeah.
And then when we just added up the time and the effort, and you know, you got to discount the wash because I don't mind doing that. So we really only polished it for 2.5 days, 2.5 nights.
That's still a fair amount, but yeah.
We just said, look, you know, you could just get somebody, you know, we have friends in town who are excellent and have worked on all of our cars.
Yeah.
We all felt kind of bad not
Yeah.
using them.
But we did it for free.
No. You're
free
just-
$99.
okay. This is-
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a learning process.
And we wanted to learn.
No biggie.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You've learned a lot more than I do. I wouldn't be confident to do it. So
And for the record,
You know?
if we botched it, we were going to call him and pay him to do it. Or should I say we, but Dylan was.
this was a practice round.
Yeah. But yeah, I think, you know, just generally speaking, you know, I think Ryan, you asked me, you know, would you, you know, take your car on the next time? And I didn't even hesitate and said, no, not a chance. I would just, this is something that
My car?
No, mine.
Oh, yeah,
If you
it's a-
asked me
yeah,
if
it's a
I
lot
would
of
do to
work.
my car.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's like, no, I wouldn't because
Yeah. It is one of the most, if I'm looking from the outside, it's one of the most like satisfying jobs because the result is so obvious.
yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you polish something and it's a little touch and you're like, well, okay, but this is like, you said 80%. I don't know, man. I'm looking at the car right now. I mean, it looks amazing. It's like the paint looks
It does.
thick.
It feels like
it looks-
alive again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks really, it looks healthy.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. And
Yeah.
if I may, moisturized. Like it looks
moist.
Yeah, it looks wet, which is weird, but look at it.
Yeah.
And what's your process from here, Dylan? You're gonna put a ceramic coating on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Why stop now? Let's try it. So
You're going
I'm
to
just gonna-
yeah. Okay.
I told
So
you.
does he need to
He's
wash
broken.
it again before that?
Oh, yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah. And I think probably
decon it again.
you're supposed to do like a prep wipe. Make sure all of the, residual oils and polish
Yes,
stuff
yes.
is kind of gone.
Because
So
otherwise
stick
that'll be
to-
under the ceramic.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which you can get off, but it's a workout for sure if you have to.
That's a Joel thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hire somebody. Yeah, for sure. I'm slightly nervous for you, but also excited because I've never. Ceramic seems like one of those things. I'm like, look, I probably could do it, but I don't want to do it. It's one of those things. I appreciate that. I'm happy to stand here and watch you. I'm happy to support you. I'm here for moral support. I'm the best at moral support. Just on the same page.
You are good.
Yeah. But it looks dynamite, honestly. And a ceramic's going to be a good move for this because it's going to harden it right up. Right now, it's probably delicate.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Even a coat of wax, but like you said, if you're going to do the coating, don't bother with that.
Yeah.
I did actually kind of want to and plan to. I've said to Mike on the podcast that we were going to ceramic coat his white wheels, which you never got to. So I still have a half.
I'll have a ton left.
Yeah, and I still have a half a bottle of the rim stuff, and I kind of intended to do yours, but the weather.
You think there's a difference? When I bought that, the guy's like, you can put this shit on anything.
I think that the professionals would say that there is a difference, but I don't know what it is. I wouldn't care personally.
Probably slightly harder, but honestly, it doesn't matter.
You should also do ceramic on your brake calipers.
Correct.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I did
is a
that,
good idea.
and it makes a significant
It's
difference
on mine too.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, listen, kudos, fellas. The car looks amazing.
We found a lot actually, and then we found our little hidden gem now in London.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a detail supply shop like 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah, perfect. It's getting oddly specific now. So for our wide base listeners, they might not.
no, absolutely. But
Yeah.
Normally,
if you're ever
we
in
can't
this little, burgeoning mecca.
Yeah.
But normally we can't get this stuff unless you order it on, online.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, I want to be fair here. I would have said that having seen your car about 1,000 times now, I'm not sure I ever would have looked down the bodywork and, I would have probably just assumed there are dents. That's, to be fair, probably what I would have assumed.
and you know what? I think it's only actually like what?
One,
Two?
maybe two.
I think
But
there's two
I'm
dents.
looking at your door and it looks like flawless. Like there's no dings in there. I sort of expected your car to have dings and stuff, but there's
it
nothing
doesn't have
obvious.
dings. We, I think I've mentioned on this podcast before the one soccer ball.
Yes, I do
Shawn
remember that.
found two more soccer balls.
Correct. It was in the line of fire.
Yeah.
On the hood or somewhere else?
One was on the hood, one was on the roof, and the other one was on the trunklet, wasn't it?
It was
Those stupid kids.
Yeah.
And your wheels, which I don't know what the model is, they really came out looking good.
Sport design, BBSs.
I did have a suggestion the night that I was looking at the car.
I think you guys are right.
I think you need the full color Porsche center caps.
I agree with that.
I think it's just a nice touch.
It's not something I looked at before, but
No.
now that you guys have mentioned it, I've really noticed it on a lot more.
Yeah. And it's like
I
a
think you're
minor
right.
cost for
Yeah.
a nice touch. Like
Yep.
it's not in Porsche tax. It's a relatively cheap
Yeah. No,
change.
it's not bad.
The other thing I've always liked on your car, which I know is not OEM, I've always liked that the caliper is silver to match the wheel.
Yes.
And I always liked that. Actually, in fact, I tried to order my car that way, but they wouldn't let me. Of course, they just don't.
Yeah.
But the silver caliper, I think, even with the color in the center, is still going to look really nice because it's going to pick up the blue on the car. Like it's just going to look nice.
Yeah.
And
we're getting into the weeds, but on 996, could you order silver calipers, or did someone do that aftermarket, do you think?
They did aftermarket.
you couldn't order it.
I know he did because he told me.
Yeah.
But they look great. Like they look OEM because it's got the logo. Like you did everything. They look great. I would have that.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
no, the last owner did a lot of stuff and did it well.
Yeah,
So
it's clean.
I don't. I'm happy I got it. Let's say that.
Congratulations, you got a brand new car.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. He won't probably drive it this winter. I think I have actually broken him. But,
Right, I didn't even consider that part, but
Yeah.
yeah, I thought you just broke him because he's going to worry about it now.
well, that too. He's been buying, rags and
Worry is a
detailing
relative
stuff.
term, Dylan. It's relative for you.
It's
Yeah,
horrible.
Three quick things. This moving off of the actual detailing of the car, but to driving it. There's a couple things I
that's
remember.
right, yeah.
I drove Mike's. Well, before Mike owned it, his 40th anniversary 996.
Yes. Okay.
I was immediately reminded of the same thing, which is that I don't think my body fits in 996 sport seats.
Oh, interesting.
They
okay.
pinch me in all the wrong places.
Oh.
in
Really?
on
Are you
my
just
back.
too tall?
I think I'm just too fat and too wide.
Oh, come on, dude.
Well,
Yeah. None of us at this table.
I have big shoulders and a big torso, I guess. So it pinches my ribs,
Okay.
and then my back doesn't end up sitting on the seat.
And there's no lumbar?
What?
Or
Really?
there's no...
Yeah, right here.
Oh, that's interesting.
Your back doesn't touch there?
Well, no, it touches on the wrong
But
places.
you're much taller than him, though, so that might make a difference.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't work. I remember I drove my, that car for 30 minutes. And I got out. I was like, fuck, my back hurts.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is
I don't
weird.
think Mike's ever complained about that when he had that car.
No,
I think he found it pretty comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
What else? Oh, Dylan not a car problem per se, but maybe specific to his, the linkages / the bushings in his shift knob
they need
are
to go.
completely disintegrated.
Yeah.
And so that was,
It's like, like those things where you're like, you look at something and you're like, well, that's mine. And you just shake your head like, yep,
Right.
I know it's not right.
Right.
But that's mine.
yeah.
I mean, is that an expensive thing to fix? Can you buy some aftermarket parts and pop it in yourself?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
cheap.
So I mean, what is it, a few $100 and you're off to the races?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Or like one of those numeric just kits, just drop it in. Is that the idea?
That's
could do-
enough. That's like $1,800.
Oh, is that how much it is? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of guys do a 997 GT3
GT3, but then
shifter.
you read enough about it and it's like, oh, it's not that big of a difference.
Well, it would be on yours.
Well, yeah, it would be on mine. Yeah. Oh yeah, mine doesn't like reset right back to the like middle. It
Right.
goes like more leaning between 1 and 2.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. So it's that issue.
Third
okay.
gear's
Yeah.
difficult to find.
I'm imagining his gearbox. This is going to sound weird. It's sort of like that T-shirt that you never wash and you keep wearing, and then the one time you wash it, it just fits you like right back tight again.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
I mean,
there's no bolt action.
right. Right. No rifle bolt. Okay.
you can
Yeah.
get used to anything. So that's not necessarily a 996 complaint, but the car overall. And then the other thing I just noticed is like generally speaking, the controls and particularly the clutch felt so much different from mine. And I said to Dylan, I don't know if it's because I drove my car to your house, Ryan, and then his home.
Yeah, fair enough.
I normally catch on quite quickly. I really did struggle to sort of adapt to it. But then the next 2 days later, I came at it cold and had to move it around the garage and the driveway, and it was totally fine. So
maybe you just had no foot memory there.
Yeah.
Once your memory faded away.
Yeah.
No, you're just too used to having
a modern clutch.
perfect stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
that might be.
I mean, his car's been driven. It's not like it hasn't been driven, but the reality is that yours just has,
It feels
20
much
times the miles.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, there's a big difference.
You think anybody in the previous life of this car did anything with the gearbox, or it's all original stuff, you think?
I'm sure. Oh,
It's had a
definitely
clutch,
had a
surely.
clutch.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think so? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
1,000%.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
would
yeah.
never make it
Probably
that
a rear
far.
main seal. And,
It's probably had 2 clutches.
yeah, maybe.
Wow,
Yeah, that's
interesting.
probably true.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's sort of one of those things you're not probably going to invest a ton. Like, who cares? Drive it.
Oh yeah.
You're not
No.
going to go changing a clutch.
No, it's
That's
like one
gonna
of those
cost you a
things.
pretty
It's like
penny.
you feel like home in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like you get back in and you're like, ooh,
I
a
get
comfy
it.
T-shirt.
back home.
I get it.
Slightly grimy.
Yeah.
Little stain
like
on it.
driving Sean's. Like it's funny. It's like the exact opposite things I have, notes about. Like the shifter. It's like
Is like a bolt action.
it is like a bolt action.
Yeah, yeah.
And the inputs into the pedals
Yeah.
are so light.
Yeah, okay.
Like you are barely on something.
and it's already ripping
Yeah.
forward? Okay.
Or
yeah.
the clutch is like an exact bite point and it's on and off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like you can't just like feather it out. It's on and off.
You get
Yours
to
probably has to be feathered out, otherwise it won't. It'll just stall, probably, right? 'Cause it's
No.
got- oh, okay. Okay.
No, you can let it go.
Okay.
But between that, I said, God, I wish I had Rev Match.
oh, yeah.
Damn it. That is so easy and so
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
And the hill starts, that makes sense. That's
The hill
nice.
hold thing, you mean?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
nice.
I have some thoughts on
I mean,
that.
I don't care to have it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
here nor there. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
After you mentioned that to me, I had the car do that on the weekend, and it like, I think I'd had it happen once before, but this time it was very aggressive. Like you said, it just held it perfectly still, and then
Yeah.
away it went. It was pretty slick. I mean, again, it's probably certainly not a necessity. I mean,
No.
We've gotten
No.
around this problem
It
before.
is handy. When I lived in an area that I kind of, what would it be, a Jetta GLI at some point. That was my first car with hill hold.
Yep.
And in a city with steep hills, it was nice.
Yeah.
And the steep,
Yeah, you're not as
on that
worried.
left advanced turn waiting on a steep hill. You're like, this is kind of nice.
Well,
You know?
I'll just say this never used to be a problem when you just have a regular handbrake.
Yeah,
in the
fair
center
enough. No, you're
console.
right. It's exactly how I learned. It's
But-
exactly how
But
everybody
the
would learn.
OEMs ruined that. So.
Is that how you guys learned?
Yeah, of course. My mom taught me to drive manual, and that's exactly how we learned. We would go
Put
to
the
intersections
e-brake
that
on
were
and-
slightly uphill, and she's like, put the e-brake on and put that off at the same time as you're letting the clutch out and putting the gas down.
As soon as the car squats,
It was
and
perfect.
the clutch is engaging, out
Yeah.
comes e-brake, and away you go.
I
Really,
hated
eh?
those at the time. I'll be honest, I hated those lessons. It was stressful, but I understand it very well. Just because I was like,
Yeah.
you're a kid learning, like you rolling backwards
and
in a
you're
car
in-
is very like
Oh.
gives you the
Whoa,
weird
whoa.
tingle. You're like, what the? That's not supposed to happen.
Panic
Yeah.
sets in quickly.
And everybody's up your ass anyway.
Yes, because and this was 25 years ago. They weren't patient. It's only worse now.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the manual handbrake's exactly how I learned.
So
I have thoughts on the hill hold on the while we're talking about 718s.
go ahead.
My hill hold on my car is too aggressive.
Is it?
I
just
find
keeps you there.
it makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing, and I would love to turn it off, but there isn't a way to turn it off. And the only time I've ever stalled my green car, I had another diehard Porsche fan in the car with me, a passenger, and she's laughing at me out loud when I stall on the slightest hill, and it's because I have trouble fighting the hill hold. It changes the feel, and I struggle to get the car off the line on a steep hill.
So it wouldn't let go early enough.
Exactly. So I'm thinking it's gonna let go, and then I feel like I'm almost in motion, and then it goes clunk, and it lets go. It's been like that since day one, and it's same on the Spider, exactly the same.
Strange.
It's just been weird. If yours is good, I'm glad to hear that because mine has always been frustrating.
Yeah, I guess I didn't notice it do that, but it wasn't also a steep hill, so maybe that makes a difference. But
I don't know. Yeah, I was on a light hill. That's the thing. I didn't actually think the hill hold would be on.
Yeah.
And then I just began my normal process, and it went clunk, and it stalled, and I'm like, it's happened to me a couple times where it just doesn't feel. I feel like I have to fight it.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
It happens.
So overall thoughts on a 718 GTS 4 liter there?
Convertible
Convertible Boxster,
I
excuse
think
me.
is the
Yeah, the convertible, like, I mean, I can't knock them anymore.
Were
I
you
get the
knocking
appeal.
convertibles? Were you going around bad mouthing
Probably,
them? I didn't know that.
Probably.
I do. Sorry, not to cut you off, but I'm in a different situation because the first Porsche I drove, I think, was a Boxster. Also, the second one.
Oh, really?
Never drove a Cayman.
Oh, that's interesting.
And so, rightly or wrongly, I always just had this goal in mind of the Boxster. That was the car. But I do think a lot of people aspire. The posters on your wall are most of the time coupes, whatever.
Mostly.
Hard tops.
I would think
Some
so.
fancy words over there.
Yeah. So I think you landed. You're still a. But I get what you're saying. Like most people just sort of brush it off and say, oh, that's just like, it's sort of a casual version of a car and it's not an enthusiast version or whatever. Like I can see where people come to that idea in their mind.
Yeah, 1,000%. It's not true. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But no, I get that. But I get the appeal of having that top down. Like the night that I left from last recording,
Yeah.
that was perfect temperature.
Yeah.
Like it was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just not going to get that with a coupe.
No,
Nope.
it's an experience. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I love a convertible, but my use case was always the same. It's just a little too. I've got 7 to 9 in the morning and then 7 to 9 at night. Like it's just not when I was out driving.
And that's
Yeah.
that's
You know?
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his exhaust sounds so damn good. So
Yeah. Fair enough. It does sound good.
and you
So
can
yeah.
really hear it in that car.
Yeah, because it's
When
wide
you're-
open.
Yes.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. So we've always, Sean, we're going to talk as if Dylan's not here. We've always felt Dylan's a mid-engine guy.
I think yes.
You know, I think you may have nudged him over the line.
Yeah. We'll see.
Mute your headphones.
I
Anyway.
have.
Yeah.
We've been sending him 981s
Continuously.
982s.
Yeah.
Actually, both of the two that we were talking about sold.
Oh.
The yellow one and the gray one, both gone.
Yeah. That
Which is
makes
a shame
sense.
because the yellow car was well priced. You should have bought it.
What did I send today? Beautiful 981 silver GT silver.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice car.
PCCBs GTS.
The guy knows what he has, though, and he's asking a high
Yeah.
price because it is clean.
Well,
Spec-wise,
yeah,
everything.
Yeah. Frankly, I agree with you. It's probably not worth quite that in
He knows what he's
2025.
got. Yeah.
There's one on the Finder right now for $92,000. $10,000 more than that.
Come on.
Super low miles, maybe.
Not that low.
Because that silver car definitely has miles. That has not it's only 10 years old and he's got 7K a year. That's actually a fair amount of miles for a car like that.
Yeah,
he's
that's
driven
true.
it a lot. It had 75,000 on it, I think.
So to be fair, I think the one on the Finder has half that, but still.
Yeah.
I
Personally, Dylan's not the kind of guy who would care.
No.
Zero.
Good spec though, PCCBs too, which is
Yeah.
really rare. And then those Techno wheels, which look
So good.
bomb. Those wheels are beautiful. I
Well,
always like them.
We could call our friend Lucas, get some beauty shots of this thing, get it for sale for 40, buy that for 80.
That's fair.
Bob's your
I
uncle.
said that earlier
Yeah.
before you got here. I said, time to sell
He
this car.
literally did. He goes, we got to sell this.
Yeah,
thing
you got
right
to sell it now. I'm like, look how perfect it is. Now's the time.
Fix the gear shift before you do.
Just trade it. No problem. They're just going to whip it around the parking lot. Yeah, interesting. Well, that's very interesting. So you've driven a 996 now,
Yep.
more,
Yep.
and you've driven a modern mid-engine car, which I'm very happy about because I am a diehard mid-engine fan. So,
Well-
I love 911s. Don't get me wrong, but
This isn't really a story, but just a quick exit from that conversation to move us on.
Yeah.
You talked about the use case, which I agree with, generally speaking, early morning, late afternoon.
Yep.
But this weekend, my wife and I were lucky enough to have the kids taken care of for Saturday and most of Sunday.
nice.
We took the car to Michigan,
Yeah.
and we have friends that live in sort of the Birmingham area, and drove it down in the morning. We left basically just on time, but we had a number of things to do. So unfortunately, we didn't get to sort of do a tour. It was basically a beeline down.
2.5 hours ish. No time at the border,
Wouldn't
of
be
course.
that long.
No, it wouldn't. So it was 2 hours, I think, to the marina where we're going, or very nearly.
Okay, that
and
It's like
then
St. Clair Shores.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
okay,
like another 35 minutes into Birmingham after.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So we did that. We went out on the lake. We went to the sandbar. We went to, I can't remember where the heck we were, but it doesn't matter. Met up with some friends that we've been friends with from home, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah.
I went out for dinner in Birmingham, and then came back on Sunday, and we had a lovely time. Amy has barely been in the car.
Yeah, this is a big deal.
Yeah,
Dylan and I are
I
only.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
and-
long have you had this car now?
Year and a half, 2 years in December.
Yeah, and it's really effectively the first time she's ridden it for more than, like you said, some.
Yeah, because I
3
mean,
blocks.
we've never had a great reason to go, like.
I guess it's tough with the
Well,
kids.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You can't, you can't put them to bed and go, yeah, we'll just leave it for an hour, right? Like there's got to be.
I mean, I don't see any.
Somebody-
You've got it on your phone.
Yeah. So anyway,
The dog's there.
I think
Yeah,
we slightly won her over as well. I think she enjoyed the experience. We had good weather. It wasn't too hot that whole
No,
weekend.
yeah,
so-
you're right.
Was
That
she,
does make a difference.
Was she very worried about her hair or no?
No, I was actually surprised. I mean, again, windows up.
Yeah.
Oh, windows up. Okay,
yeah,
but
you
top
need
down
that.
the whole drive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
well,
pretty okay.
Sunday
Oh.
morning was a little gloomy
Okay.
in Michigan.
Okay.
But by the time we got back into Canada, the sun had come out. So
Was it gloomy or were you guys gloomy?
Oh,
a bit of both? Yeah.
a little
Actually,
left over from the previous night.
to be quite honest with you, I felt surprisingly good. Well,
It's just your youth, man. It's just
Yeah,
your youth
that's
just
it.
shining through.
yeah, that's unusual for me though. Typically these days I get tremendously out of sorts, but
Okay, but
pace myself.
but what are Amy's thoughts on open top, like in the sun? Is she the kind of person that has to have a hat on, like my wife would?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, I think she had her hair sort of tied back, and
that's pretty committed.
I didn't hear any complaints about noise or wind the whole way down.
Wow.
It's some,
Holy.
it's some music on.
Okay.
She said at one point that, because we talked about this, the stereo's almost all the way up. She's like, the stereo's not very good in this car. And I said, well, it's kind of loud outside already. And I said, there was a $6,000 stereo that I could have
Yeah.
ordered. Should I have? And she said, no.
Which
And I
would
put
have
the-
increased your payment by another $50
Yeah.
bucks.
Plus
Some
the
crazy $100 a
aftermarket
month.
exhaust.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. The
So anyway-
Burmester stereo, by the way, in Porsche is awesome. But you got to
yeah.
pay for that luxury.
You do.
Yeah.
There's that good, eh?
It's very good.
So,
It fills a small car very amazingly.
yeah.
You know?
Very quickly on, so Birmingham is a pretty affluent suburb.
Yes, let's hear
of-
about your car spotting
I was gonna
adventures.
say,
Yeah.
I know this neighborhood.
I actually didn't know this neighborhood, but I saw the cars and I went, okay, I know this neighborhood.
Yeah.
So we didn't do as much exploring downtown as I had sort of thought or maybe hoped to, but a couple of highlights I saw. What did I send you guys? A W12 GTC Bentley convertible. There was a China Blue
that was
G63
sick.
on monoblocks.
Yeah, it's pretty baller.
That was
was
pretty
baller.
sweet.
Especially in the States, because they paid an ADM for that.
Oh, for
a
sure.
hefty
They
one.
Did. Or they bought 17 other cars.
Yeah,
before,
fair
but,
enough. Yeah.
Two Cullinans I saw.
Oh, boy.
I think probably the most expensive car that I saw was I think it's a 488. Excuse me. It was a Pista.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
I think is 488, not F8. They all look.
There's been a Pista, and I'm not very good with Ferrari. I think there's been two Pistas, maybe
There was a
4.9 something.
No.
Anyway, no. I think the one before the Pista was a
It'd
different
be an
thing.
F80.
I'm terrible at these. I'm
There'd
the
be an
wrong-
F80 and a...
No, we're talking older,
Yeah.
right? Older.
The 458 had a special.
458. That's the model. There was a Pista. I'm sure there was.
It was called something else.
Oh, it was
though.
called the Speziale.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're
Oh,
right.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. There it
So
is.
It was
Yes.
either a Speziale or a Pista, and I think
Yes,
it was for
okay.
it was white, blue stripes, really
the
good looking
massive
car.
air dam in the front.
Yeah, really
Lovely
good looking
thing.
car.
Yeah.
That big hole in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are really something.
I saw a Huracan, a number of Hummer EVs. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Shit, there's a ton around London.
Yeah. No,
I
actually,
can't believe that vehicle.
I'm very surprised. They must be on like a super steel or something, because I
They're
agree with
not,
you. They
though.
are sort of everywhere. I
You
don't
must be on
understand.
the
They're
least-
not. I looked.
No?
No, just because I don't understand why there's so many.
It does seem a surprise.
A friend of
honestly.
mine texted me this week. Shout out Steve, and he had said, I have an admission. He's like, I really like the Hummer HV, EV, I don't know why I keep saying HV, EV pickup trucks. He's like, I smile every time I see them. And he, to your point, Dylan, he's like seeing them all over town.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I actually don't get it. Seems like a lot.
Anyway,
I'm not into them at all. So
No.
we're good. I can't. They look okay from about 100 yards away, and then I get close and I'm like, man, this is an enormous car. It's enormous.
And no purpose.
Nope.
right.
Yeah.
I concluded the same to him. But yeah, so fun weekend. Good trip in
Yeah.
the car. It was almost flawless. I had one little weird electronic thing, but I didn't do it the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah. Warranty.
I don't know. I think we probably put probably 600 kilometers in the
That's
car.
pretty good. That's pretty good. And your wife was there for 600 of those kilometers.
Right.
That's a fair amount of driving.
Yeah, that's good.
Amanda could never in a top down. There's no way she'd have to top up by
It's
the
pretty
first
comfy
hour.
in that car, eh?
Yeah.
On the highway.
Yeah. It's more about the sun.
The
for my house.
GTS is a good
Yeah.
move.
Good medium
It
balance.
is
Good
the
move.
best car.
Yeah.
It's
It
the
is
best.
a good move.
I don't want to say the sweet spot, but that is literally, it sounds a little, I understand, but
yeah.
that's what Porsche literally promotes. And
Yeah.
there's a reason they're pumping out thousands of them now before they finish production.
Correct.
Because they will sell for years to come.
Get them while you can.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I know. On another note, on the Porsches, we're really Porsche heavy tonight.
Ooh.
I went to Pecto, the Porsche Experience Center in Toronto. Had a chance to walk around there. I had been there once before, just shortly before it opened. And now the signs are on the building, and I got the full, behind the scenes tour and all that stuff.
Yep.
First of all, let me just say it never fails to be interesting when you arrive to this place and you see like the staff whipping the shit out of a V8 Cayenne S
Nice.
around the track, and they're just beating the crap out of it. And it's got safety car written on the side, and it's just kind of badass. That's
I
always
must have
cool.
missed that job posting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
for
be fair.
real.
I knew a guy who was a driving instructor at PEC Atlanta, and it didn't sound like the most fun job.
Oh, I'm sure it's the best job for a week.
Yeah, and I think by the time you've done about your 100th lap in a week, you're like, that's enough.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
Can I just say though, too, what I'm sure Atlanta's not that different, but we've all driven in Toronto.
Yeah.
We've all seen and known
I
the
know where
types
this
of
is
people who
going.
want to go.
I mean, that happens in Atlanta too, but yeah.
I'm sure,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm not sort of picking out one.
No, I understand.
Type of people or
Yeah.
race of people or
Yeah.
anything, but I'm sure all day long they're inundated with people who believe that they are
Yeah.
God's gift to
Andretti.
drive. Thank you,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
the
yeah.
next Senna,
Yeah.
and they simply have
he's
no
not there?
idea how to drive.
This is, I mean, to be fair, very much in line with the comments I was given by the driving instructor at the Nürburgring. Remember, do recall that he
yeah.
was
I
like,
do.
"There's no Porsche,
Scouting.
scout looking for the best lap time, man. No one's paying any attention to you here. You are a nobody on this
Yeah.
track.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing there." But it was neat to see the facility. I have now done track sessions at both Atlanta and LA over the past 10 years, and I think the Toronto track is good. It has some elements. So it has a literal very tall, effectively, I think it's almost to scale corkscrew from Laguna Seca. So it goes
Really?
quite steep up and then quite steep down in the center of the land. So it's a big hill in
Yeah.
the center.
Wow.
It does it in LA has a version
It's
of
a
it
bit
too.
of a shoehorned in there.
Yes, but LA has a version of that too. And I think the LA one actually looks, when I watched, to have better flow. But the corkscrew in Toronto, I'm using in quotes, looks like the actual corkscrew.
Yeah,
Like it's
wow.
very close. And at the end of the main, there's one really fast straight where they do a lot of launch testing and stuff because there were a couple of new .2 GT3s there and stuff that were whipping
Yep.
around. There's a replica carousel from this will be carousel 1 on the Nürburgring. And then there's the Porsche, what are they called? The Porsche curves at Le Mans.
yeah.
They are replicated there also.
Interesting.
So it looks like a great circuit, but I have to be fair. I always felt, having driven both LA and Atlanta, that actually Atlanta had the better circuit. Tighter, a little more exciting, which is a lot more happening. It was less about high speed and more about maneuverability.
Yeah.
But then Atlanta now has doubled the size of their facility, so they've added a second circuit. So anyway, I can give you my immediate takeaways. It's a beautiful building. It's lovely people, very nice, very modern, very Scandi, if you will.
Yeah.
It's not overly, it's a small place. Like, it's not big,
Yeah.
right? It's a Canadian operation. So they have, I was given the information, they have 64 cars on fleet.
Which is more than I would expect. Honestly.
But I think they rotate them because these cars take a literal beating.
They do.
I mean, they really do.
Yeah.
You think
So-
they really rotate them though?
Oh, they rotate them all the time.
What do they do with them?
In the day I was there, the car they bring them down and they'll do like a full service. They have a full operating service staff down below.
Oh,
like
I
I got the
believe
full
that.
tour in behind, so we went in. We saw the the most interesting for me was the tire mounting guy. That is literally a full time job.
Yeah.
He's just popping tires off rims, putting a brand new set on, and there's inventory of tires like you wouldn't believe in the basement. Just tons of them, right? They probably got a corporate deal buying direct from.
Oh, they must.
All
Oh,
the tires
God,
that I saw were good years. I don't think they were Michelins. Does that make sense? I don't think. I'm trying to think if they make.
Honestly, it's so hard to figure out.
Yeah.
What they've been coming on.
There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason.
Whatever's
these days.
cheapest.
No, well, whatever.
Honest,
Whatever's just in the pipeline, in the trucks in the yard,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, right? But neat to take a tour around. There's 2 floors. You can rent out, event space and stuff. Just need to see the place. Let's be honest. It's always cool. It feels like sort of the spiritual home. And for Canada now, it's nice for us to have one.
Oh,
yeah,
right?
for sure. And have one 2 hours away.
Yeah, it took
Not on
maybe
the
2.5
West
from us. Yeah, something
say
like that.
3.
Yeah. You do have to get
Yeah.
across Toronto, which sucks, but that is what it is. If you're staying over there, it's next to the Pickering Casino, so there's a casino right there, so you can, have
fun.
Yeah, there's a hotel there, and I think in the long run it'd be a great place to spend some time. What was cool, which I didn't realize, we went to the Sim Lab, and there are 5 or 6 simulators, very nice looking equipment. They've actually, and I never realized this at Atlanta, but they load in a full 3D rendering of the Toronto circuit.
Oh.
So you can learn it in theory before you've even driven
no way,
it.
really?
Well, that's
Yeah,
smart.
which is nice. And I think she said 1 hour is $100. So you can have your friends out and they'll rent you six simulators for $600, or it's $50 every half an hour, something like that. But it effectively becomes $100 per head per hour. That's pretty reasonable to get together for a couple hours, get the guys out and bring 12 people and just change seats here and there. I think it'd be fun.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I think probably a bit self-serving for them because they can get people to understand the layout of the track and the braking points and blah, blah, blah.
But don't forget it's loaded with all the other circuits of the world, so you can
you can
you
pick
can
whatever
link,
you
so you
want.
can drive individually or you can link, which is nice because I thought that'd be a fun night out sometime for get the guys together and go over there and bomb around the track for an hour. It'd be fun. Their busiest days are understandably Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
And I think they're closed on Monday, Tuesday. I can't remember what their schedule is, but the cafe inside, the food is meh. It's very hip and very modern. That's not food that interests me a whole lot. Just give me a burger and fries. I'm happy.
Yep.
But a nice place. So at any point you want to drive by this place, if you're working, stop in. Coffee shop's open all the time. You can just sit there and watch over the terrace. It's such a cool
It is a
place to
very
hang
nice
out.
building.
Yeah, it's very pretty, right? Very Scandi is the best way to put it. As
A
that whole
lot of
area,
great noises.
Totally.
Right.
Even the Cayenne S with the V8, like you're like listening, like look at this thing, like it's just whipping it around.
Yeah.
There were 4 new GT3s, 992s.
Interesting. For rent or like?
Yeah, they're available. They're just on circuit. There were 2 down in the yard and 2 in the storage
Trick
yard.
question. What do you think? What colors do you think they were?
Oh, I don't know. Oak green Neo, maybe.
What color?
Oak green Neo and
No,
white.
they couldn't give those up. They have to sell those.
I
ones.
agree with that.
Yeah, probably
would you
true.
like me to tell you what I saw? Both were the new dark gray. What's it called? Slate gray. Neo?
Yeah.
Is that a color?
Oh, yes,
It's
that
a
is
dark.
a
So
color.
2 were dark gray and 2 were white.
So I got half 50-50.
Yeah.
Really? They couldn't.
They couldn't spare one.
Well, to be fair, when I went to PEC LA, I booked a GT3 and they had 4 maybe on fleet. And I'll be honest, when we were walking out to it, I was sad to find out it was agate gray. I was actually looking forward to driving like a bright red one or something. Like, just give me like a color. And I was jealous that my friend who had gone with me actually drove the red one and I drove the gray one. But it was fun on circuit together because we could like literally, see each other whipping by. It was pretty fun.
They should have ordered red and white for the Canadian. Frankly,
Yeah, I did see the Pecto car tucked in the basement. It was sold.
the 3RS.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to photograph it. It belongs to somebody now, so that's out of respect for the buyer of this car that went through, I guess, a closed bid auction or something on the internet somewhere. I didn't see it. It was all off the radar.
Interesting.
But it was sold and covered up, so I saw it. But it's being transported out soon.
Yeah.
I had never actually seen it in person, amazingly, and you can't miss it.
Yeah.
Even through the cover, it
Oh,
glows.
no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. But what a neat place to see, I have to say. It was pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to having it. I would love to be able to get over there more regularly in my car, but it's a long drive and I hate highways. And
It is a long drive.
Yeah.
And it's like because the last half hour sucks.
Well, the last probably 90 minutes are basically from Milton through Toronto. So you're like, it's just kind of tough. It's a, it's not a
407,
fun.
but
Yeah,
it's
but
still-
it's
407 is not that bad.
no, but it's just not fun.
No.
And if you want to get north of the city, there's just nowhere to take roads across. It's just horrible.
Well, maybe a dashboard evening out, and we'll.
Totally.
Talk to our friends at Volkswagen on the way home, and
Yes, right across the road.
Correct.
Yeah.
Kitty corner to
There you go.
Volkswagen Canada. What a neat experience, though. I definitely think we should go and whether we do a track session or not, who cares? But I think we should all just make a drive over on a Friday and do some simulator track. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it would be chaos, but Porsche, the PCA, whatever, they had like a Cars and Coffee event last Friday, I think.
Yeah. Good turnout.
Which would
Yeah,
be a
lots
good,
of people.
Good thing to go to, but it wouldn't really be conducive to getting sim time and also.
No. And credit to the PCA, they did try to do like a group buy thing for
I read that email.
track
Oh,
So,
did they?
so yeah, and the deal was pretty good. So I did express my interest in me, like, hey, I've done this before. This is expensive. These deals are good.
Yeah. Well, you were one of 12 people apparently because
There wasn't enough. Yeah, they said there wasn't
Really?
enough. But they are now combining
Club?
Yeah, they're combining with another club called Rensboard or something. Some club I'd never heard of before.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Anyway,
That's a big.
they're trying to join with that to try and, but it's not a full session.
How many people do they need?
I don't know that. I never asked. But to be fair, it's not a full session now. The price is much less,
Yes.
and you get one hot lap driven by another driver. So you're just being shown the capability of an insane race car.
I would just never.
You'll probably
Nah.
go in a GT3
I would
and they'll
never
show
do
you.
that.
I'm not driving 3 hours to be lapped for one thing as a passenger.
Yeah, I think you'd want to spend the evening there, right? You'd want to hang
Yeah.
out and but
for sure.
a neat place to see. I'm really happy to have it, I have to say.
Yeah.
And as it develops that whole area, sort of an entertainment district, it will develop and become a very nice.
For sure.
I'm sure it'll be a nice place to hang out. Schedule a road trip, you know.
I got to call my salesman at Porsche Center North Toronto and ask him for the hookup.
I actually originally thought I was going to get that kind of call too, but
Right?
the only person I know who got a free one was a guy who has an ST. So to be fair, I mean, you did buy a
yeah.
nice, beautiful, expensive.
We're peasants though in comparison.
Peasants.
Yeah, I mean, that might be too nice
I was
to
gonna
us.
say,
We
I
might
can't
be
even
less
feed
than
the
that.
peasant.
What's a pawn? Something lower.
Me.
Yeah, but it's cool, and it does feel it's cheesy, but it's always a spiritual like home. It's like going to Atlanta. You go there, you're like, this is cool. You know, the Atlanta building though will always have 3 stories, museum, you know, and it's the Avengers headquarters, and it's just it's such a spectacular architectural building, right? Versus the Toronto one, which is just a square in the middle of a field.
Wow.
One day it will feel more nice when it's
Sure.
all populated.
Yep.
Right. I wouldn't want to live in those condos next door because I think you're going to
boy.
get tired of the noise. But the only good news is it's like 9 to 5.
Right.
You know,
And
so
they're done.
as long as you're not working from home.
Yeah, when you're, I was gonna say when you're working from home.
Yeah.
But Saturday, Sunday,
It's a full time. When there are condos there, that's going to be noisy.
Imagine how hot, like how loud it is, like up in the air.
oh, dude, yeah.
Like they can do all the sound deadening. They
Yeah.
try to,
Of
and I don't
course.
even think
it just
they-
carries
there
everywhere.
really isn't that
Especially
much.
like even that Cayenne, man. Like I mean, the noise it was carrying, you're like, that's pretty loud. You really hear it. you
Oh
know?
yeah.
Anyway, cool experience. I highly recommend it. I'm not affiliated with Porsche, nor am I paid by them to give this promotion, but I really think it's a cool space to go. If you're a Porsche nerd, it's a cool place to go.
Yeah.
And I saw the delivery bay for like you buy your car here. The first cars, I guess, are going to be delivered there in October.
Oh, I didn't even think. But
Probably
yeah, I suppose
Panamera.
you could do.
Yeah, you get the sticker and you get that. That's a unique experience, right?
That
You
is
get the
pretty neat.
sticker, you get
The license plate.
Yeah, exactly. Your name on the wall, and I took a picture with the mint green poster.
Nice.
What are the license plate?
It's
What-
a license plate frame that's specific to you getting delivery out of PEC.
Yeah, I just wonder what this one would say.
Oh, I think it'll just literally say, new vehicle delivery experience Toronto, something like that. But it's neat to have. It's like we knew a guy who did it. It's pretty cool to have that history.
Yeah.
You get a sticker on your windshield that's permanent. It's like,
Yep.
hey, this goes on your car.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
identified this number, which is a neat piece of history. The provenance of that. It's like watch history. It's kind of cool to have.
Yeah, and I mean that stuff in this car world does matter.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like it does
People
bring
like a
little bit
story.
extra
Yeah.
sheesh.
So like if they said they weren't doing any deliveries with cars that were ordered before the place was opened. So that's kind of how it works.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Delivery bay I saw, they have like, it's typical like guys hang out, nice leather chairs in the corner, like lunch room for private. And they have a boardroom you can rent for events and stuff. Like it's a really cool space. We should totally have a dashboard episode.
Yeah, right?
Dashboard Q1 number rundown.
I'm ready. Hey man, our listens have gone up. I'm not talking about it here, but they've gone up a lot. We're doing good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't
you
asked
know what's
them.
hilarious? We haven't asked that in what?
No, I know.
Doesn't
right?
matter. That's why I don't talk about it. The more
eight episodes?
the more we got to keep punching them in. It's just an algo thing, man. We'll start.
Somebody
prioritize.
asked me that the other day, and I'm like, God, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Just say 10. 10's
Yeah,
fine.
like, I literally don't care.
Dylan and I have, A, it's summer, and B, we've moved to his garage, and it seems to be there's more alcoholic drinks that seem to flow, and that seems to help the episodes or the traction to do them over and over. I don't care about the listeners, but we have a good time.
We have fun.
Yeah, plus we're just a bunch of dudes that, for an hour to chat cars. Who cares? That's
right.
pretty fun.
We
Once
would
a
do
week,
this
I'll
for
take
free
it.
anyway. Yeah.
Quite literally, I will happily do it for free. And I am.
We are.
We are.
It costs me money.
yeah, exactly.
Switching gears just slightly, but I think we're just going to hammer out the whole Porsche episode here.
Yeah,
but,
please.
I know we talked about this offline, but I saw another post today about what appears to be a 992 GT3. I'll say convertible, but it's probably a speedster.
Yeah.
It had ST front wings.
Yeah.
I.e., those little.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
it had what I would say is a cabriolet like windscreen, which I'm
exactly
sure
what
is
it had.
Yes.
sure that's part
And
of
it
a
almost
camo.
looked like it had like a racing air intake over the
Yeah,
engine or something.
right.
It
That's what I
looked
thought
pretty
too.
serious. I saw it.
Yeah, and so
It's
I
funny
mean,
that we all saw it. I don't think we talked about
No,
this.
we never pre-discussed this one, but throw her in there.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I'm not buying one. I can be honest,
Yeah.
but yeah,
nor are you going to be asked to buy one, which is
exactly.
the thing
Asked or invited. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I really cannot fathom a world where there's a GT3 convertible or a cab. But I do think there's probably another speedster.
Oh,
coming.
I definitely think it's happening.
It has
A
to be.
speedster though, or
Oh, I definitely
Oh, it
think a
has to be.
speedster's
It
happening. I
can't
think
be-
there's
can't
been.
be a GT3.
I'm not breaking any ground here. I think that's been long discussed and rumored for years that it's going to happen.
No, I'm with you on that part, but speedsters do not have that massive wind deflector, so that's got to
No.
be their
No,
camouflage.
but it might not be. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not in production.
I suspect it'll be like a race car. It'll probably
But,
have
like,
these side intakes like it
walk-
has on the Spider RS, like
Yeah.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
Walk me through what is the allure of these speedsters?
Oh, this is a delicate subject.
Because they're so they're twice the amount of money.
It's a convertible
It's a
GT3.
non.
That's basically the way you have to think about it.
So actually,
But I'm with you, dude. I'm not.
Like I don't.
I don't want to give you the impression that it
you
interests
know,
me.
half a
It
million
doesn't.
Canadian.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of money.
probably more than that.
No, they're all. If they got
new-
miles,
the new
Oh,
one.
a new one. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
watch
God.
the mark my
I-
words. 650.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're in ST land.
Yeah.
So, as we talked about, Dylan and I spent 5 days together last week, 5 nights. Anyway, so I think we summed this up perfectly because we did talk about this briefly. So the GT3 is the allure, obviously. Well, maybe I think the most obvious allure is a 4-liter 9,000 RPM motor,
Yeah, I can see that.
and if you can buy that in a Spider RS, which you can,
Yes.
and it's a smaller package and it's a third of the price, why are you getting a 911?
It's because it's not a 911. That's the only reason. You
just-
gotta
I
have
know.
that. You gotta have that status of a 911.
Which doesn't make any sense.
But that's a whole thing.
It is a thing.
Soon enough, it will be the only sports car they make.
Well, yeah, there won't be
Oh,
a comparison.
I
And everyone
know.
will pine for that car. They won't be
Correct.
I mean, that's what. Yeah.
It's a brilliant marketing strategy. Let's go back to one model, and everybody will die for it.
Please don't.
It's a disaster, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, look, I guess we should reserve judgment, but
yeah. If it's a stick too,
which it will be.
yeah.
Oh, it
So
has
that's.
to be,
I mean, that's
right?
cool. I mean, I get it. I'm just.
Yeah.
The original speed, like the I don't know. Let's say the whatever. What they came out 2007. Maybe they did one. Then 2015. Did they? I can't remember.
No, it was later than that. 18, 19, wasn't it?
No, that one. Yeah, but I thought they did one new, older than that, like a 2007 maybe. The blue car that we saw,
Yes,
the
the
Seinfeld
blue
car.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yes, okay, right. But that
And then the next one was the 2019s.
wasn't, yeah.
991.2.
Yeah.
I think that they're like, to be very fair here, Dylan. When I see a silver one with that kind of camel colored interior, I think it's a sexy looking car. I have no interest in it in the slightest because the back end will never, ever, ever look anywhere near as good as a 718 Spider.
bulbous.
No, it does not.
That's the problem.
It's super bulbous.
She got some booty, and I just don't
And
want
not in a
anything to do
great
with
way.
it. No, I don't want anything to do with it. And with the roof up, they just look awkward. So
Super
they're awkward with
awkward.
it down, and then you put it up, and I'm like, well, and I will argue every day that I think the 718 Spider humps or the Spider RS humps are the best looking product
the
from the
Spider
back
RS
that
is-
Porsche has ever made. They're
The
perfect.
Spider S is a stunning.
Yeah, and I feel the same about Spider because the hump, like and arguably it's even cleaner. There's less gobbledygook. There's less like trinkets and pieces of plastic,
Yeah.
and it's just smooth.
It's like the
Just
double,
longer.
The double bubble.
I don't know if
roof
it's any
that
longer.
You
don't
talked
think so?
about.
No, it's exactly the same. I think the chassis, everything's exactly the same. The unibody, Spider to Spider
would
RS,
be.
it's exactly the same.
100%.
Yeah, because they managed to shoehorn that engine in the same space. They never changed
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, anyway,
Speedster.
that's
It looks
coming.
cool in photos. I'm looking forward to seeing one when somebody orders.
Oh, yeah,
a
absolutely.
typical
Have
like
at it.
Carmine red or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we know
Signal yellow.
we know a GT2 RS is coming imminently.
Yeah, 700,000. I heard.
I heard that.
Yeah.
They're always
Get your
crazy
checkbook
price.
out.
You know what else is coming imminently? An electric Cayman. You can't see my face, listener, but
What?
none of us at this table are interested.
What? I've never
you'll
heard
s-
of this.
I think you'll see an electric Cayenne before you see that, but
Yeah, but I think it's going to happen. They're too far down the path to.
yeah.
I'm just hoping at some point they go, look, we're going to just drop an engine in here.
Maybe we'll just go back to hybrid.
Yeah, that's what I'd be good. I'm fine with that.
I'm
Give me the hybrid
Yeah,
Cayman.
I think a hybrid one would be pretty good.
Yeah, totally be a rocket ship.
I'm still keen in a year or two or maybe 3 to pick up a used Taycan at 60 grand. It'll happen.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
At
Porsche's
that
not going to
money?
let that happen for a while, but yeah,
Well,
I'm with you.
yeah.
It's going to be shaming on them.
What
It's going to look bad.
what are they though? right now.
Not that expensive.
But you're saying 60 grand in 3 years. They can't. They got to drop
They're not
faster
that
than
expensive.
that.
Like
No, they don't.
Like they gotta
no,
be-
they don't.
No, they collapse.
The first gen, the 2020s, 2021s, are already in the 70s.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. It can't take 3 years to get there. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's
sorry.
got to
I
collapse
thought you were
faster than that.
I thought you were arguing the opposite. Yeah,
No, God, no.
I don't know. They might find their floor.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've,
Everything does.
they continue
Yeah.
to increase pricing on the new ones twice this year already. I think I've heard.
Yeah.
I think we can blame our orange neighbor for that, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Cheeto finger.
something like that. You know. Anyway, I think that sounds about as good a place to cut off as any. What do you think?
I think it probably does. We're
Sorry for the Porsche heavy chat, but that tends to land with our audience.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's loop around next week. I don't know if Mike is here next week either. It might be
not.
just the
No,
three of
he's
us
not.
again. Yeah, because he's on holiday for a couple weeks, I think maybe.
Yeah. I
But
think
we'll
we
do
might.
our best to have some interesting subject matter, including whether Dylan's ceramic coating adventure went well.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to get it on this Sunday.
Are you?
I'm very curious.
I think
about
so.
this.
I don't know. I don't look at the weather, so
No, it's gonna rain, so I think that's fine.
Yeah. As long as
have
it's
it
not
outside.
like massively muggy.
we'll just
Yeah.
put it on in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. This is what it's for. Why would you go outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else you want to throw in?
Nope. I think
No,
that's
don't
all.
think so.
I'm
Have
reaching
fun.
for the button.
Let it
Press
happen.
it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.